So I am going to explain number 8 from the Rational Functions website. Excuse me. Okay, so this problem is sort of the reverse of the ones that we've done in class. The ones we've done in class, you were given the function and you had to find asymptotes, find intercepts, plot and graph. Here, you're given all that information and now you've got to work backwards to find the function. You've done this before. You did it for polynomials when you were given some zeros and you had to form that polynomial function. So it may be useful to look back at that assignment just to kind of jog a memory. So I'm going to work it out here and just kind of explain as I go. My vertical asymptotes are -2 and 0. Okay, so I'm going to take this problem one step at a time. If I have vertical asymptotes, I have to remember, where do they come from? Oh, they come from uncanceled terms in the denominator. So that means my denominator is going to have a factor of x plus 2 and x minus 0. Okay, yes, the minus 0 is a little redundant. I could just write x and be fine with that. Remember, you have to change the signs just like you had to for the polynomial assignment. Then it does say I have a horizontal asymptote. I'm just abbreviating horizontal asymptote at y = 0. I'm going to come back to that. The next thing I want to conquer is the x-intercept, which is at +1. So x-intercepts come from factors in the numerator. So that means I have a factor in the numerator that is x minus 1. So I've done verticals, I've done my x-intercept. Now I can look back at this horizontal asymptote. I have to think about the degrees. So the degree in the denominator is 2. If I multiply these together, I'll have an x squared, degree 2. The numerator has degree 1. So I'm in the situation where the denominator has a larger degree than the numerator. That's this case. The horizontal asymptote is y = 0. I don't have to do anything extra. That one kind of just fell out for free. Then there's this extra piece of information. F of 2 is 1. Thinking back, you've seen this before, okay? This is saying your input is 2 and your output is 1. That's probably not going to be the case with the function as written. So you probably have a coefficient out front that you have to use this piece of information to solve for. So if this is not my function, notice I put x minus 1 in parentheses, so the whole thing is being multiplied by the coefficient. X is 2, f of x is 1. So this will allow me to solve for c. So I'm going to plug in 2 for all of my x values. 2 plus 2, 2 minus 0, I'm just going to write as 2. So right-hand side, I'm going to simplify. 2 minus 1 is 1, so my numerator is c. Denominator, 4 times 2 is 8. Denominator is 8. So if I want to solve for c, I'm going to multiply both sides by 8, and c is 8. So I'm going to come here, right? I'm working with a whiteboard, so this is real simple. There's my function. I've got vertical asymptotes in the denominator. I have x-intercepts in the numerator. I check the degrees. I have the right coefficient. End of problem. And if you can do 8, work back. You can also do 7. Okay? Good luck.